Hello everyone and welcome back to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we are taking a look at another pre-sale drift. Is it legit or is it a scam? That's the question that we are always trying to answer on this channel. So drift, what is this? A token built differently, a bold new approach, right? So when you say buy drift, right, it seems they are saying lap 1 is finished. They raised 751,000, right? So lap 2 to be advised. We don't know when that is going to be, right? So should you invest into this when lap 2 opens, right? And how many laps are they, right? So there are some red flags that I've already seen in this project, right? So let's go straight to the red flags, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about the project and just gamify in general, gaming crypto, gaming finance, right? So some of the huge red flags that I've seen are the people behind the project, right? So Joshua Chen, right, that's the CEO, head of operations and interim CEO, right? The thing about this project that does not really give me confidence is the fact that the head of CEO, right, he's just got a mere 31 connections, right? He's supposed to be the interim CEO. Only 31 connections, right? This does not really give me a lot of confidence, right, into the project, because you don't really see a lot of the experience or engagement. Most of the time, when CEOs, right, of projects and whatever, they'll have more than 500 connections and they'll have lots of posts and engagement on their LinkedIn, right? But this guy has got just 31 connections, right? But at least the marketing strategy, right, Paul, at least he's got a decent number of followers on his LinkedIn, right? Let's check him out. That's Paul, right? So let's just check out Paul. I'm just going to open up LinkedIn here, and we're going to check out Paul de Haviland, right? He's got about 1,300 followers, 500 connections. His profile looks quite decent, right? And you do see here, right? So let's just check about this post. So DigiKema, I think DigiKema is the company maybe possibly behind developing this particular, built a global ecosystem for monetizing and removing atmosphere CO2, right? So DigiKema, what is DigiKema all about, right? Because it seems like all these guys, they are all from DigiKema, right? Founded 2022, locations, right? This is in Virginia in the US. That's all we can see pretty much, because it seems like everyone behind this project is from this company, right? This guy's LinkedIn profile is quite dodgy, only 31 connections. Paul has got a decent profile. He is part of DigiKema, right? Senior marketing executive, marketing content manager. Let's just see the CEO, right? Because we want to see him actually working on this project. We want to see him that he's updated his profile, at least that he's working on this, right? So we don't really see him saying he's working on this particular project, Drift, right? We just see Web3 and blockchain solutions architect, advisor, consultant, but there's no real mention of we're actually working on Drift, right? Which is the project that they are working on, I think, among others, right? So that does not really give me much confidence. I just see this company, DigiKema. That's the company it seems like, the one that they all work in. And also the other one here is Michael Tabon, head of strategy, right? Michael Tabon, head of strategy. Let's just check him out, his LinkedIn profile. Let's see how it looks like. All right, small details such as this are very important to be checked out. So with this one, there's not even an image, right? Who doesn't put an image on their LinkedIn, right? It's just, for me, it's just weird, yeah, right? To not put an image on their LinkedIn. There are some projects that we just saw that they were scams simply because the LinkedIn profiles on their website were just completely weird. and they went on then to just remove the whole LinkedIn on the website, and the pre-sales turned out to be scams, right? So we need to be very careful when it comes to projects where you don't even see the image of the person on their LinkedIn, right? It's weird for me. I don't know why you can be a head of strategy and not have a LinkedIn, your image, your profile picture there on your LinkedIn. He was in Cointelegraph, right, as senior economist and featured writer, right, from 2004 to present. 1 month. What? Okay, so this is like a promotion or something like that, or position change, January 2022. And then they're also at the same time working for DigiKema. So it seems like this DigiKema has got something to do with the drift, right? But exactly how, that's something that we need to dig into, right? But so far, I'm not getting a lot of confidence just with the LinkedIn profiles that they themselves have put on their website. And then we have head of design, Sophie Henry, head of design, right? So when you look at Sophie, and also no profile picture, 140 connections, right? It also doesn't give me a lot of confidence. So definitely one of the things that we do see is this DigiKema company is definitely something to do with Drift, right? Maybe it is the company behind Drift, right? And it's in Virginia in the US. That's one of the things. The second thing is the website itself, right? Um, this, it takes forever to load, right? Have you ever tried to go to the website and then just say play? So just say play beta version, right? If you do that, it takes forever to load, right? It hasn't even started loading, right? Like I did load it before, so maybe I've got some cookies and all that on the browser, but it takes forever to load, and even after it loads, the graphics and all that, right? It doesn't really strike confidence. Okay, you can say this is a web browser, Web3 game, is in beta mode, but the graphics that I saw here are not really impressive. Because remember one thing, when it does come to gamify, which is gaming finance, such as Drift, right? You want to actually attract ordinary gamers who are not even interested into crypto to come and play the game, right? That's how you're going to gain traction. So me as an investor, if I look at the game and I can see that this is really interesting, it's a new concept, you can play this on the browser, it works, right? There is a very good chance that a lot of people who are not even interested in crypto are going to be playing the game, right? And that's one of the things that is going to be actually pushing the game forward. Look at these graphics that you do see right here. These graphics look like they are 10, 15, 20 years ago, right? They're not very good graphics, right? That you see right here. As you can see, they are not very good graphics, in my opinion. Of course, it is a web game, right? So currently, pre-sale lap 1 has been closed, or stage 1 is some other pre-sales they call this. Stage 2 has not yet been announced, right? So for me, the major red flag here is these LinkedIn profiles. Most definitely, they are quite weird for me why they would put this, right? So we need to dig a little bit further to see exactly what is actually going on. So we do see here, they do have a YouTube channel, which I always like to see, especially when it comes to games. And when I just go to the videos, right, I do not actually see them talking a lot on their YouTube, which is also another red flag for me, because if you are doxed on LinkedIn, you've put your LinkedIn profiles, why don't we have a bunch of videos with you doing Q&As, talking right here on your channel about the game, about everything, your strategy and everything, so that we can actually see you, right? What are you developing and all that? Here, there is a little bit of gameplay in some of these videos that we do see, right? It doesn't really strike confidence for me, right, into this particular project. I think this is the same clip video that they've got on the website, right? So no doubt, I think there is a bunch of marketing that has been done for this one, right? The other weird, okay, so this token, the Drift token, unveiled. So I think this is the video, right? About 154K views, right? Let's just check this one out. So we are going to be seeing some ads right here, right? We just want to see what this, because it seems like bio and all that. So we only got 2 comments, right? Um, Also, that doesn't really strike confidence. Some of my videos with just maybe 1,000, 2,000 views have got more engagement, right, than this. This has got only a few comments, so that's also quite suspect, right? We should see at least and more active engagement right here in the comment section as well. So this is the unveiling of the token. So I guess this video was promoted quite a bit, right? So of course this is the promotion video. They try to make it as good as possible, right? So for me, I wouldn't buy in the pre-sale, no doubt, but if they get listed on like OKX, on exchange like that, I might actually trade the token, right? Once I understand the price points, of course, for those interested, you can join our membership program on the channel. We've got a challenge that we are going to be resuming of converting $50 to $1,000, right? So for me, this particular project, whether it's a scam or not, currently there are huge red flags when it comes to the LinkedIn profiles that I see here. It's great they've got a YouTube channel, but why are there no interviews on their own YouTube channel talking about their own project? It doesn't make any sense for me, right? And if you want to wise up in terms of pre-sales, right, and all that, and also the roadmap, right? That's another thing. I do not like roadmaps that you've got just pre-sale 1, pre-sale 2, and so on. I like them to put dates, right? Q1, Q2, and the year, so that we know when they are planning to achieve certain things. We cannot just have an open-ended roadmap that we do not know when they are going to be achieving stuff. Some of them will say, you need to come to our Telegram. That's where we give announcements. I don't want to come to your Telegram. I want to watch it right here on your website, because not all investors go to Telegram to check out what's going on with the project, right? So if you don't have dates on the pre-sale, how are you going to be holding them accountable to what needs to be delivered, right? Because one of the cancers we have in crypto, especially when it comes to gaming and a whole bunch of utility being promised in some of these crypto pre-sales, the cancer we have is they do not deliver on what has been promised. We have seen this again and again, right? So if there are no dates, there's no accountability, right? So we need to see dates as well, right, when it comes to this. So if you're interested in getting ahead of the game, especially when it comes to pre-sale, you can just head over to Amazon and grab the Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook. There's an affiliate link down in the description, right? This book allows you to track up to 70 pre-sales, right? It allows you to record information such as when you started logging, the token name, the pre-sale start date, pre-sale end date, website, supply, holders, and also the scam legit evaluation, whether the team is doxed, is the LinkedIn verified, pre-sale contract, value proposition, right, and also launch price tracking. So when they do actually launch the token, you can start to put the dates and track the price, right? And also, if you decide to actually invest, you can actually also record how much you've invested, at what price point, what is your profit and loss, what are your emotions at the time of investing. And the second page has got just a bunch of big space to record notes that you see interesting, maybe things being discussed in their Telegram. And also adoption tracking, very important, how many people are following the project on X, right, and as well as on Telegram, right? When you see the increase, right, of the people following them on X and Telegram, that actually shows that there's a huge adoption. And in this project, actually, there's also a YouTube, but the YouTube following is quite suspect, right? Because you see there that you've got about 46,000 subscribers on their channel, not much engagement in the most watched video. It's also suspect. So that's some of the information that you can actually record in your ego notes, because you're like an ego, right? An ego sees prey from far away. So the more and more pre-sales that you actually log in your hardcover logbook, the more that you actually get to actually wise up against these pre-sales. So for this one, in terms of scamology, there are many red flags. So I would not touch the pre-sale. I would never buy it, right? I'll never buy the pre-sale, but once they are launched and they are on a tier 1 exchange, I might actually consider trading the token, right? And that's some information that I share with the members of the channel, right? I'll be resuming trading, right? Because the best way to make money in crypto, right, there are 2 ways, One is trading, right? And the other one is just to buy the top 1,000, some of the top 20 cryptos during a bear market, and then you sell in a bull market, right? Those are the main two ways to make money in crypto, right? So we've got a challenge on the channel for members only, those who have joined the channel membership. We haven't been trading. I haven't been trading for the last 1 month. I've been taking a break, but we'll be coming back into trading within the next couple of days, right? And there are some videos. I actually did drop a video today for the members, a special announcement, right? To just talk about what we are doing on there. So for this one, drift, right? For me, there are plenty of red flags for this one. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you want me to check further, to go and do and investigate further, right? Check out if there are any doxed AMAs that they've actually done, right? Where we do actually see the people that we see here on the LinkedIn here, so that we can actually see them doing interviews and so on. That's important, right? Because if you do decide to dox on LinkedIn, you definitely need to do that. So let me know what you think down in the comment section. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.